Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the winning streak. We are currently on episode 10. I'm your host, Bryson.
And I'm Zeke.
And today we don't really have too many topics, kind of stuck
Kind of
between
been a boring
seasons.
week, especially NBA. NBA slowed down.
Yeah.
News, free agency, all the big players.
Yeah, free
off the
agency, it's
market.
just small players getting signed, and
there's
NFL's
a few small
not
signings.
going on right now. But
NFL is really just training camp related stuff.
But we still figured out some topics. So we got starting off with,
talk about.
since we live in Arizona, and he's a fan, Cardinals starting quarterback situation. I want to hear what you think first, since you're a fan.
I think right now, I think Clayton Tune isn't a bad idea, and I want to tank this year, So I wouldn't be mad if we started the season with Clayton Tune starting. Watching Jeff Driscoll, he was kind of impressive, to be honest. Like,
he had
especially running,
moments.
and that made me think that means the Cardinals offense is going to be very quarterback run oriented. When Kyler's back.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited for that, but I also want us to tank. But honestly, if we still if Kyler comes back and we still end up winning 4 games and get second pick, and then we can take Marvin Harrison Jr., I'll be fine with that. Kyler's still good.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to go ahead and take these points. So
yeah, I would too. He's gonna be.
I think he'll be great.
Yeah,
but
he's for sure.
I don't know. I would have to see how he plays this year.
Yeah,
especially, but I think he'll be good.
Yeah.
Every really big prospect recently has been good when they
they
made it to the league. But
done what they really needed to
we'll see Bryce Young play. I'm not that impressed with him, to be honest. I think he'll be good, but I don't think
he's
he'll be
going to
great.
be able to do anything with the team.
I think
the team's just not good enough.
My opinion. They've said they're going to be very run oriented since they don't have
any receivers.
That's true. All. And they brought in Miles Sanders, so
that's a good point.
They also have Chuba Hubbard too, and
that'll be a good core. Miles Sanders and Chuba Hubbard. I thought it was the Chuba or Chuba. I thought it was pronounced.
I think there's 2 B's, so I go with Chuba. But
either way, it doesn't
matter at all. Backup running back,
yeah,
but
either way they'll be good.
Yeah, I like what I see there.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think they'll win the division.
Yeah,
but I don't think they'll be good at all.
I think as far as Cardinals go this year, I think when is Kyler coming back? Do they know? Week 6.
I've heard week 6.
I think by then they'll be so bad they'll just want to tank. Yeah, I think they'll start 0-6.
The thing is, if Kyler can still show out while we're losing, especially run wise, I feel
if they just run with him, I'd rather. I would want to see doing good, but
I'm worried about he doesn't really have any trade market. So if he plays bad this year,
then you don't get nothing.
We're gonna have to cut him probably.
Yeah, but, I feel like some team would probably still want him.
A team like the Falcons.
Yeah, they would see some
Falcons,
random potential.
If Anthony Richardson isn't good, maybe the Colts go after him.
Yeah,
but,
Colts are known for ruining quarterbacks sometimes.
Really,
recently.
Well, they've had bad quarterbacks.
Yeah, that is true too.
The past few years. The last time they actually had a good starting caliber quarterback. Well, they had Matt Ryan, but Matt Ryan washed.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So meaning. I'd go with the last time they really had a good quarterback was Andrew Luck.
Yeah,
and that was closing in on
that was a while
6 seasons ago.
Yeah.
So I'd say they've actually had a history of having very good quarterbacks.
Yeah, so, before then, but I just felt bad for Matt Ryan this year.
Matt Ryan was just really bad.
So I know, but can you imagine going to that bad of a team and then getting replaced? That'd be tough.
That's true.
But as far as Cardinals, I think I do like seeing Clayton Tune a lot. I've been going to most of the practices.
I don't think I think he has career backup potential.
Yeah. I think Colt McCoy he looks good. He looked really good.
Playing really well. And that's my thought process there is if we wanted to play Colt McCoy and Kyler manages to be good when he comes back, well, there's a chance that if Kyler comes back and doesn't play good, he gets benched.
Yeah.
So, Colt McCoy is actually probably...
Clayton Tune is a rookie, too.
Yeah.
And, he was, I think, a 5th-round pick, but
that's why
that doesn't mean anything.
Week 1, they'll come out with Colt McCoy.
Yeah.
But I think there's a chance.
I think they'll start
that if he underperforms
for at least a game or put him in.
Well, it really depends on preseason. But, we'll have to see.
I think all 3 quarterbacks, I mean, Jeff Driscoll, I think, is a little bit worse than the other
Jeff
two,
Driscoll's chances of starting are very low.
Colt McCoy and Clayton Tune could both start the only way I see different teams. Honestly.
Like Jeff Driscoll playing right now is if I'd honestly say he has a lower chance of starting than Blount, to be honest. But
yeah,
he looks solid. He's actually a pretty solid runner. But I'd say realistically, the only chance he plays is if we started Colt McCoy. Week 1 got injured. Clayton Tune plays bad.
Yeah.
And then we somehow end up on our 4th string quarterback.
That'd be pretty bad.
By week 3. Yeah. So,
I mean, that's honestly best case scenario, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to lose every
exactly.
I don't want to lose every single game.
I think it'll be I'm not even trying to hate. I think it'll be like a 2 or 3 win season. Maybe
realistically,
4,
I'm
probably not
3-4 if Kyler's good for.
Yeah,
but the team is really bad right now, especially on defense.
Yeah, they need to rebuild.
I mean, we have no defensive line.
Yeah, you need more D line.
We have no corners really. I mean, Marco Wilson's good, but
could use another receiver, which is what you guys should get with Harrison next year.
Yeah, I agree. So, I mean, we have decent.
You guys have Hollywood, and that's.
It's Michael Wilson. He looked pretty good. Okay. But I mean, Greg Dortch is solid.
Greg Dortch is good.
Good returner. I think Greg Dortch could be.
I like Greg Dortch.
A wide receiver 3 on every team in the league. To be honest, he's really good.
I don't know about every team, but I think
he's pretty close. I think that he should be our
He could be wide receiver 1 or 2 on that team if he plays better than Hollywood.
I don't know about. Hollywood is probably because Hollywood is a good receiver. He's fast.
I personally think he's a little bit overrated just because how much he gets talked about for how little he's done.
For being a receiver, he has kind of bad hands.
Yeah, he is quick though, and he's very quick. Shifty. I'll give him that.
Driving too.
Yeah.
I mean, not as quick as Jordan Addison, but
no, I'm not gonna say
what.
Not as quick as Henry Ruggs, but
okay.
Moving on
before we get canceled.
Got 3, not major, but 2 potentially major injuries in preseason. Again, I think this happened last year too with a few players.
Yeah,
which I find
feel training camp is really
with how many players coaches will watch get hurt. I know you have to practice.
Yeah, but obviously maybe they're just pushing some of these players.
They've got to be pushing them too hard. Cooper Kupp.
Why is Cooper Kupp running hard routes like that?
I know.
Fully covered.
He tore something, didn't he? Or what was it?
They haven't said at all. They said there's just rumors he could be out for a couple weeks.
Yeah, so they haven't actually specifically said.
I hope he's back by before the season starts. Though, because
he probably will be.
Not even just because because I don't have a problem with Cooper Kupp or anything. I don't like the Rams, but honestly, hearing out on this, just how my fantasy draft setup is.
You need him.
I need him to be. I don't want him on my team, but I need him to get drafted.
Really?
There's other guys available.
That's fair.
Which I mean, this is really dumb to say, but
no, I'm playing it the same way. I got my team and my notes all set up, so I'm kind of playing it the same. But I don't know how long he's gonna be out yet. They haven't said anything about it, which is weird because it's been a few days.
It was yesterday.
I saw it 2 or 3 days ago. The first thing I saw.
Only the earliest report I saw was first.
I think it was Sports Illustrated or another one posted something 2 days ago
on
Instagram. But that one's bad. Jalen Ramsey got it really bad. He
6 to 8 weeks.
I know. I don't remember what he did.
But I don't know. Is that 8 weeks?
I'm pretty sure it's 8 NFL weeks. 6 to 8 NFL weeks.
Right?
Yeah.
He tore his meniscus. Yeah.
Yeah. So
probably
he'll be back for
probably closer.
He'll be back towards the end of the season, and he'll be back for playoffs.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I mean,
that's
the Dolphins
sucks.
Playoffs.
They will, I think. And I will say they just got Eli Apple, and as much as I'm not a huge fan of him, he is kind of underrated just because how much people hate on him.
I feel like a part of it is people don't realize that you can be a good cornerback without being a great man-to-man.
Yeah.
And I mean, even in the opposite
same goes for zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be good man-to-man and not be good at zone. That's why the team should know where to put you.
You can be a ball hawk, but you can also...
Trayvon Diggs, too. Yeah, it's the same situation. You can be amazing at your position, and if your team doesn't play you right, you're going to get hated.
Else.
Yeah. Eli Apple and Trayvon Diggs are the same in that way because the teams haven't played them correctly. Yeah. Cowboys play him in zone, and he can't play zone.
Realistically, he should be playing safety.
Trayvon Diggs could play receiver. They've put him at receiver at a point, and it looked good. Mm-hmm. I think he could do it. I think if they switched him...
I think it would be cool, kind of like a Deion situation.
Yeah. But I think it could work, too, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, I think it would be cool, but they have a lot of receivers.
Yeah,
I don't know. Not really though.
We do.
We
got Brandon Cooks, CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, I forgot about Brandon Cooks.
Yeah,
but I mean, that's two right there. I mean, you need like for just like a trick play or something. Like it would be kind of cool.
Yeah, he plays like a wide receiver, but he's on defense. Like he just moves like one, and I don't know. We got CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup,
I forgot
Kevontae Turpin.
Michael Gallup has a lot of injury issues though. Just like unfortunate.
Sometimes, yeah.
I mean, he missed a lot of time last year.
Yeah,
nearly the entire season.
He did miss quite a bit. We got Jalen Brooks, Brandon Cooks. I don't know that one.
You know what's so crazy to me that Brandon Cooks isn't even 30. Like,
I know.
It's just like I feel like he's been in the league since like 2013, but I think he got drafted in 2016.
Think so, yeah.
Yeah. It's just funny because I would like to say that Brandon Cooks is younger than Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley got drafted in 2018.
That's crazy. They're playing him outside a lot right now, the Cowboys, which I'm not liking. I guess that makes sense.
He's kind of like
he's small,
speed guy though.
Yeah, but I feel like he could be a good. You can run he could be a good Michael Thomas type player, like just running slants for Dak every play.
I mean, I guess
that's what I would.
I don't see a future in Dak in the slightest. So I mean,
I think this is his last season. I think he'll be.
He's not beefing, so I
think he'll be okay this season. Yeah, I think he'll be okay this season. That's mostly just hopeful.
I think he's good.
Yeah,
I don't think he's like elite like a lot of people.
No, I do think he's top 10 just because how crappy some other quarterbacks have played.
I'd say he's top 15, but I wouldn't say he's top 10.
That's fair. I can
he's like a middle of the pack kind of guy. I mean, he's better than like Matt Stafford.
Yeah,
and, like
I think part of it though is so many people just hate the Cowboys so much that
that is a part of it. But honestly, like
absolutely
as much as I don't like the Cowboys, I mean, like Dak during that run where he replaced Tony Romo, it was cool. Yeah. He was a good. Like, he was amazing. I actually liked him.
He was great in the first year.
Especially, I don't like the Cowboys at all. But like, I mean, I don't like Zeke, even though they have the same name.
Yeah. I did, but now that he's gone, I don't really care. Even though I have his jersey.
Like, I mean, I'd just say, like, Dak is probably on his way out. I mean, there's a good chance he gets picked up on a big deal somewhere.
Yeah, I think this is like this is a make it or break it year. I think he could go either way too. I think he could play horrible and ruin us in the playoffs again, or I think he could end up being elite. I don't think it will happen, but I think it is obviously possible for us to go all the way to the Super Bowl, even if we don't win, just because how deep our team is. Like, I don't think we will go that far, just because. It doesn't work that way, and the other teams in the NFL right now are just ridiculous.
The Eagles are ridiculous. In the NFL East, the Chiefs, Eagles are really a roadblock. I mean, the Niners have beaten.
The Niners are the only team I would be worried about in the playoffs. I feel like
you're not worried
just
about
the history of us and the Eagles. I feel like we could. I think we could pull it off.
I think the Eagles are arguably a top 3 team.
They are. I just think.
I would actually put the Eagles over.
I'd put them at number 2. I'd put Chiefs at 1 still.
Yeah. Who would you put at 2?
Eagles. Well, especially this year. Their defense is going to be disgusting.
I mean, Nolan Smith.
Jalen Carter is going to be one of the best defensive players in the league.
I really wanted the Cardinals to draft Jordan Carter, but I mean,
yeah, he's good. He's scary. Eagles are scary. I give them props too. Like, as a diehard Cowboys fan, I could care less about what people think about other teams. So I'll give a lot of respect to the Eagles with how good they are and the Niners. So like I said, we beat them. Great. We lose to them. Dak will probably be.
Well, I also want to go back. I think I said Jordan Carter.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I don't even remember how we got to this topic.
I got Cardi on my mind.
Jordan Carter. I forgot.
Bro, like that draft year, I messed that up like 90 times, bro. I kept calling him Jordan Carter.
I forgot how we got to the Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie.
We were talking
about injuries, but I don't remember how we got to there. But anyways,
we were talking about the Cardinals receiving corps, and then we started talking about the Cowboys receiving corps.
I don't remember, but
no, we were talking about Trayvon Diggs.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember. Yeah, okay, I remember now because we were talking about the Dolphins.
I mean, what's up next with that? Like, I mean,
we kind of said what we said what we need to say. I mean, so. Next
I think Colt before week 1 started. That's our Oh no, we were past
that. Okay, we're out of sync right now. It's been a long day. But last major one that I've seen recently. There's going to be another one. I bet. Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow
should be back before the season.
Oh, yeah, he'll be back.
I'm pretty sure he tore his like a muscle on his calf or something, or strained it.
They're saying he just strained it.
So that's not a bad injury. I've strained it, but if it's worse than it is, then
yeah,
it hurts for sure.
He isn't particularly mobile, so I'm not worried about him like re-injuring it or something. It's more of just like if his offensive line can protect him.
Yeah, kind of deal. If he gets hit again and they move it in any certain way, I think it could get re-injured.
I'm not that worried about it. I feel like a lot of quarterbacks play on injuries like that, and he was just playing it safe.
Yeah, and he'll be back before the season, like you said. So
I think they'll probably just like give him until preseason. He'll probably play Bengals, a little bit preseason.
We'll get into early predictions. Yeah. So we did have to break out one of our out of ideas topics. So you want to go first for ranking quarterbacks or me? Because I got 4. I got Lamar, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. Oh no, there's 5. I was incorrect. All right, Lamar, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes.
My top 5 is Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Hurts, Lamar.
Interesting. Burrow second?
Yes.
I can agree with that. I got Mahomes number 1 just because that's obvious.
Yeah, obvious.
Second, shoot, I didn't make my list, so this is I'll put Hurts at second just because of what he did last season. I mean, his team is insane.
His defense.
His team is ridiculous. I know. His team all around and his receivers were insane too.
I mean,
but he still did his thing last year.
I'd say that he was better than Josh Allen last year.
He was really good.
And Josh Allen was an MVP candidate. So, I mean.
Yeah. This one you're not going to like. I do. Okay. I sound like a hater, but I do have Josh Allen over Joe Burrow just because I've never been able to. Like, he's really good. Joe Burrow's really good. I've just never seen all the hype behind him. And watching all these guys play, Josh Allen just is pretty ridiculous to watch sometimes.
Let me redo.
I do have Lamar at 5.
Let me redo my list. Okay. Off of thinking about it right now, I'm gonna go Mahomes, Burrow, Hurts, Allen, Lamar.
That's fair.
Because
honestly, you could switch Burrow. I'm not like a Burrow hater. I've just never been that impressed by him as I have by the other guys.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was really impressive when he brought that team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, that was. He's good, like really good. I just
second year coming off of
his team is really good too, though.
His team isn't that good though.
Jamar Chase,
Chase is
really a ridiculous
good,
duo.
I mean, T. Higgins is insane. Solid. He isn't.
He's really good.
Receiver.
Top 25, 20 maybe. I might put him top 20, but it depends.
He's in that.
I think he could definitely be top 20.
But I mean, that team was like
really good.
They were all built at the same time. It's not like he joined a team that was already good or something.
Yeah, no, I know. I do respect him.
They went from being extremely horrible.
I've seen Patrick Mahomes do the craziest performance I've ever seen, and it was in the Super Bowl. So he's number 1.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes is a clear lock.
Jalen Hurts,
he has goal potential.
Jalen Hurts doesn't impress me really hard last season. Me neither, but just because of how good he.
I'll switch. The way that he brought that team that didn't really belong in the Super Bowl, but I think a lot of that was to do with the fact that their defense made a big step up.
Yeah.
So
let me switch mine now that you did. Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Hurts, Lamar.
Okay, I like Josh Allen as I like his play style. I like that he can throw the ball far. Yeah. He's mildly mobile.
Yeah.
He throws a lot of picks and he has accuracy problems.
Yeah.
And that's just something I can't get behind. I mean, he has some of the worst accuracy in the league.
Yeah.
He's really bad.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean,
he throws a lot of picks.
He is sometimes inconsistent, but
when they changed up the game plan a few years ago, he didn't have a pick problem.
Yeah.
And then they went right back to it, and he went right back to throwing a lot of picks. So
it's not entirely him in a way, I don't think.
But
I think most of it has to do with
I mean, even Mahomes got up in picks this year, but those weren't really his fault. They were having a tip ball issue.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, he probably got
clear cut
6 or 7 picks by week 8 or something like that.
Everyone was hating on him too, but it was all none of them were his fault for the most part. I remember watching through them, and it was just sad.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes has really solid accuracy.
Yeah,
I mean, I put him as one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I don't know.
I think he's the best in any He's one of the best quarterbacks in any sense except maybe mobility, but he's still good at mobility.
Because, I mean, Lamar's
accuracy,
most mobile.
distance.
Second for mobility, I mean, do you put Hurts or do you put Kyler for mobility at second?
Justin Fields.
I guess Justin Fields is up there.
No,
honestly,
I don't want to hear anything about Justin Fields.
He's mobile.
Ever. I don't care.
That's his only upside. He's portable and everything else.
I know.
But I mean, this dude will go on 40 yard runs.
I just hate the fact that that's all he does. I can't get behind him.
He's not a quarterback. He's like, honestly, Lamar beat the running back allegations. Justin Fields,
he will never do that. No.
He's literally running back.
So, okay, but Mahomes is clear cut number one, obviously. I'll say Burrow, Allen tied for second, just because of realizing how good they.
Now you got to rank.
I'll give Burrow the.
You got to rank.
I guess just since we talked about it, I didn't really take in the whole freaking Super Bowl year.
Yeah.
And although his team was ridiculous, we also got to. I'll give him second.
The Bills haven't played in an AFC championship.
Yeah, so, and then I mean, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw Jalen third.
Did they play in the AFC championship last year? No, they lost to the Chiefs in the divisional, right? And the Bengals played.
The Bengals lost after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll give
that back-to-back. Okay,
I'll do
back-to-back years in the AFC championship.
Okay, Mahomes, Burrow.
He's my king.
Hurts and Allen tied for third. But I might give the edge to Allen just because he only has one. And like Gabe Davis is really good.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as having AJ Brown and why am I blanking on his name? Devontae Smith. It's a lot different. So I'll give Allen the edge, and then Jalen Hurts, and then Lamar's MVP year was just ridiculous.
But that was 5 years ago.
He's been injured, and he's had issues since then.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's had issues since then, so I'm not going to give him the edge.
His team has, like, zero success.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he'll be really good this year. I think the Ravens as a team are going to be.
He didn't play very good last year, and he was on a contract here, so I don't really know what was going on with that. He should have went to Washington, to be honest. He was way better off.
Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews this year is going to be pretty interesting to watch that all go down. That's going to be a good team.
Oh, my bad.
I was doing that earlier, and I realized, and I was like, oh. So if the camera was shaky, I apologize.
Yeah.
But I think we kind of got through that. We got our list kind of sort of set. It's kind of hard to rank them.
But I stand strong with my opinions there, because, I mean...
The only thing everyone can agree
Allen,
on is Mahomes is number one.
Yeah.
No one can beat Mahomes.
I don't think Burrow's that far off, but I mean...
I think
there's a good chance this could be Burrow's MVP.
I don't think he's that far off, but I think the gap will never be filled just because Mahomes has
2 rings already.
Yeah, and
multiple
if you gave Mahomes, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, he would never lose a game again. Ever. He hasn't had
I don't know.
I can't think of a receiver core that good that he's had. He has Kelsey.
He had Kelsey and Tyreek.
He did have Tyreek, but talking about just receiver. Oh, well, I guess Burrow's had like above average tight ends, but that's about it. But Mahomes has had pretty crappy receivers. He just won the Super Bowl with a bunch of like.
I mean, they've always had like good running backs and stuff. I mean, this year was impressive.
This year was ridiculous.
But before that, they had a good receiving core.
Yeah,
I'd say.
I'm gonna look up NFL
2019
all the teams really quick, so we can go over the next section. What would I even look at? NFL.
Oh yeah. Huh. Let me just break out the
NFL divisions and stuff. We're going to go ahead and
we're going to go in order
give our
AFC East.
We're not going to give records, but we're just going to give
like in order.
Yeah, who we think is going to be first, second, third, and fourth. All right, start AFC East. I think it's a kind of hard one actually this year. I have this is just these lists are assuming everyone stays healthy this year. Let's do that just to make it a lot easier, because if not, we're going to be arguing who stays healthy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got Dolphins, Bills, Jets, maybe tie. If it not, it's going to be between like one game, I think, and then Patriots. So I got Dolphins first, Bills, Jets. I can't really.
I'm going to go that the Bills are going to win the division.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the Jets are probably going to finish a game behind.
Mm-hmm.
And then realistically, the Dolphins are probably going to go. I'm going to give like an actual record position just for this one, probably.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think that they'll probably be sitting around 8-9. I don't know like their actual schedule and stuff. Like,
I don't either. That's why it's kind of hard right now. But we're not going to go that. We'll go in depth before the season
I think
starts.
they're probably going to finish like a game behind the Jets, probably, and I think the Jets are probably going to go like 10-7.
That's fair. So, I think the Jets will be pretty good this year.
Maybe 11-6.
Yeah,
but I feel like that's a solid prediction.
Yeah.
12
the top
5
three,
Bills.
the top three are all interchangeable. That's
Patriots
are dead last. That's it.
I would say Jets and Bills are interchangeable. Dolphins, I don't see.
I think they could do it. That's what I'm saying. I think Tua is going to be good if he stays healthy.
Literally has CTE now.
Assuming they stay
healthy. Yeah, okay.
AFC North. Okay, this one's going to this one's also kind of hard. Because Steelers are pretty underrated team this season. Going into the season,
is really solid.
He's ridiculous.
I mean, their defense is good. Their offense is lacking.
Bengals, I'll give 1. Ravens, I guess I'll give 2. It's going to be close between them, I honestly think. But Ravens 2. I think the Browns will be good this year, but they'll be in 3rd still. And then Steelers, I'll put in last just because I don't see them being that complete yet. Yeah, Browns, I think the Deshaun Watson, Amari Cooper connection.
I would say that realistically, Bengals win the division without a doubt. I think they're probably going to win 13.
I think Ravens could sneak up and do it if they play good enough.
Honestly, in my book, there's a good chance that the Steelers get second in the division. And
I don't see them. I don't see them. The Ravens are the Ravens. I could see over the Browns. The Ravens just always have a decent defense, and their offense is decent right now.
I mean,
they just don't have a good running back. They have Lamar, Odell, Zay Flowers, and Mark Andrews. And I'm pretty sure they still have Gus Edwards. Zay Flowers.
You can't say much about Zay Flowers. So it's just like
he was really good in college. I mean, we haven't seen him yet,
so like you can't. Yeah, I mean, that's like saying. I mean, yeah, you can guess that they're going to pick up the load.
Yeah,
like
we're hoping
you can say like Jordan Addison's
going to pick up like we've seen him in college. He was good in college. Yeah, but we're still hoping.
But I mean, Zay Flowers went to Boston College.
Yeah, I think he'll be. I don't think he's going to be a star. I think he'll just
football.
I think he'll get 5
5
touchdowns this season, and a couple hundred yards.
I guess that's fair. I mean, I just don't feel like that offense has much besides Mark Andrews, and Mark Andrews actually.
You don't think Odell's going to do anything at all?
I really don't, to be honest. Odell doesn't scare me in the slightest. I mean, this kid.
He was really good with the Rams. I mean, that was the last time he played, and that was a year or 2 ago. Yes, he's been training ever since that.
2 full years, and he's.
I don't know. We'll see. I think I can agree. I think
he's.
I think it's skeptical, but I think they're for sure.
Also has accuracy issues. I mean, they're not as severe, but
not that bad.
He throws interesting.
Yeah, he just throws on the run a lot. So it just looks bad sometimes, but he always gets it.
I think though that Odell's never had a quarterback that does stuff like throwing the run. I mean, he had Eli Manning, and
yeah, I guess it doesn't make a huge difference for him though.
And then I guess he had Matt Stafford, who also does. Yeah, I mean Baker would be the most mobile of all of those.
Yeah,
and Baker isn't very mobile.
AFC South. That is a trash division.
I didn't even mention though. I have Browns last in the division, even with.
I guess that's fair. I think he's gonna. I don't think he'll play. I'm saying he's gonna play really good.
Like I kind of agree with you because that team is solid. The Browns are solid.
They have Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper.
I kind of expect Nick Chubb to take
Watson,
a step down
this crazy defense, and their Njoku's really good.
Yeah,
he's the most underrated tight end in the league, I think. Because last year he was ridiculous, and no one talked about him at all. He didn't even have a quarterback last year, barely.
Yeah, it's Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, and he was.
Jacoby Brissett's actually really good.
Yeah, but
Jacoby Brissett. Honestly, the Colts should have kept with Jacoby Brissett. They would have been way better off.
I think it's fair to put the Browns in last. I don't think it'll happen though.
I think because that division is really good. I mean, there's even a chance that Baltimore gets last in the division. But I mean,
I feel like you really hate Baltimore for some reason.
I just don't see a lot coming out of there, and I don't even have a problem with them, to be honest. Like,
I really think they're going to be that bad.
I just don't see a lot.
I guess,
and there's a good chance that literally the entire division splits wins.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Like,
they could,
which affects record a lot in that situation. Yeah. Like if you're a team like the Ravens, you need 2 wins against the Browns.
Yeah.
To make the playoffs.
That's going to be a good one this year. Oh, this whole division is going to be a good rivalry.
Okay, AFC South is where it gets interesting.
Colts and Texans are last. Like that's all I know.
Jaguars are
between Jags and Titans. I don't know. Okay,
I
I'll give
think there's a chance
Jags.
that
Jags get the upper hand because Calvin Ridley's
I
playing.
want the Texans to be bad, but I'm also worried that there's a chance they win like 6 games with CJ Stroud's a bit.
I think they'll win 4 or 5
I don't think
at
CJ Stroud's
most.
going to be good at all.
I
To
think
be
he'll be
honest, I think
okay,
he'll be
but not for
horrible.
this team.
I
He
think
doesn't
that
have
he's going to be really
anything.
bad. Like I think that CJ Stroud is going to be like regarded as a bust. Like
I think I think that's not
at second.
bad to say, only because how bad his team is.
I mean,
They have
in
nothing
college, I
around
mean,
him.
Ohio State was never that good, and half of the highlights, like crazy catches that Marvin
We're from
Harrison
the
Jr.
receipt. Yeah,
was making, was because CJ Stroud was throwing him
yeah,
horrible balls.
yeah.
Like, I mean,
That's true.
he's
I think they'll be in
he's
dead.
good, but
I
he
don't
isn't
know.
all that. Like,
I think they will be ahead of the Colts this year. Actually,
the Texans.
Yeah.
I also think that there's a chance that the Colts only win like a
1 or
game,
2. Yeah,
especially if they don't play Jonathan.
yeah. I
Taylor.
know. That's what I'm
And
thinking.
I mean, I think Jonathan Taylor he took a step down last year, which
I didn't
that's a
think
part
he
of it.
was. I thought he was so overrated in the first place.
Yeah,
That
me too.
one game, he had one insane game.
It's just dumb.
It's like
he's good, but he was honestly in my book he was never a top 5 running back. He just
no,
had good fantasy
he
numbers.
just, yeah.
That's people
yeah.
got biased
I completely agree with that. People are gonna hate us for saying that, but it's completely true.
He like whenever I see him play, there's nothing impressive. It was just repetition and touchdowns.
It's all they have.
Because
It's the only thing they have. They don't have a
they have
quarterback
Mike
or
Pittman
receiver.
Jr. and they had Matt Ryan
Barely.
last year, and that's why they didn't. That's why he was scoring.
That's why he was
points.
good.
It's because he was scoring touchdowns, and he wasn't even getting that many yards last year. He had iffy numbers.
Yeah, I think Jaguars with Calvin Ridley and Tila. I think that'll be a good duo, and I think the whole team.
Well, they
will
still
be
have
pretty
Christian
decent.
Kirk too, and that's why I think there's a chance the Jaguars end up like a top team.
But the Titans have one of the top receivers and running backs on the same team.
They also don't have a quarterback. And
mid
Derrick Henry's aging. If he gets injured, there's a good chance he never plays again. Type of deal. Like, I mean, he's older.
Yeah. I don't worry about that for him, though, honestly.
I mean, he's missed time.
Yeah, he has missed some time, but a lot of
But I think that's like, we're pretty
out.
much agreeing that, like,
I think
Colts or Texans are basically
list.
last.
Yeah, I think Colts last, Texans
Titans.
third.
I still think the Titans are probably going to be sitting in at like 7 games.
I think they could. I think they could win.
But I also think there's a chance the Jaguars win like 12 games.
Yeah.
So because there's a good chance that like the Jaguars sweep the division and get like 6 wins.
They probably will.
So I
think though, with D-Hop, he's literally just to throw it in the air and I'll catch it receivers. So he doesn't need he doesn't need an amazing quarterback.
I don't know.
He was dealing with like. I don't want to say dealing with Kyler because Kyler was pretty good at that point, but there was sometimes he was dealing with Kyler's throws. Because Kyler was just kind of small for some of the throws.
I mean, he has like a problem looking over the O-line and stuff like that. But
I wouldn't.
The way he moves out of the pocket, he doesn't really have a problem with that. Which is actually a thing that like Russell Wilson had a problem with his whole career.
Yeah,
was not.
We're about to get onto that one.
Being able to like see over the line sometimes, but like, I mean, Kyler never. I'm not saying Kyler is like some like accuracy merchant or something, but he's like
for what he's dealing with.
He's okay. I mean, I'd say like Deshaun Watson was more accurate than Kyler.
Yeah,
but, I mean,
Deshaun Watson. People forget Deshaun Watson was a top 3 quarterback at one point. Yeah. Like he literally was.
I mean, he isn't that far off. I think
when he was on the Texans, they were really good.
So
massage merchant.
But he isn't that far off.
I don't think he is
now. Currently, that's a.
If he's
a quarterback, I probably should add him to my top 10.
If Deshaun Watson
about that.
plays
he
how
didn't,
he did,
perform super well last year. So I mean,
Deshaun Watson last year, he's not top 10 right now at all.
Yeah,
but if he plays like he did on the Texans with this team, they could go far, like really far.
Yeah,
Amari Cooper could become a top receiver if he plays like he did.
I mean, he was a top receiver a top like flex receiver in fantasy with Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah,
he actually his numbers went down when Deshaun came back. So
yeah.
I mean, it's just
but I think Deshaun could be really good.
They also have an iffy receiver core, to be honest. Besides,
Amari Cooper's like the only.
I mean, they have like what's his name? Jonathan Peoples-Jones.
Oh yeah, he's actually good.
He's actually pretty solid. I like him. We should probably get on to AFC West.
It's
Chiefs.
Top 1 is Chiefs.
And
Chargers, Raiders, Broncos. Raiders. Okay, I'll give Chargers number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to bet anything on the Raiders because of last year. I know you remember my Derek Carr scenario. That was bad. I had full faith in Derek Carr with how good the team around him was. did not turn out well.
But
I'm giving it a second go. I think Jimmy G could.
Okay.
I think
you're not cooking.
Jimmy G could do decent. I mean, he didn't do anything really with the Niners, so probably not. But I think they could win like 5 games. Since Devontae Adams is just so good.
think I'm really hoping there's a chance they try to trade Devontae Adams this year.
I just don't see why they wouldn't just go all in for a star quarterback at this point because their defense is really
going
good.
into next year if they want Kyler,
Devontae Adams, yeah, that could work.
Josh Jacobs
and Devontae Adams with a quarterback would be ridiculous.
No, the Cardinals getting Josh Jacobs in that situation.
They would not trade Josh Jacobs for Kyler Murray.
Yes, they would, bro.
I wouldn't ever.
They don't even want to re-sign him. He's on a franchise tag.
Oh yeah, because he's making a big deal right now, isn't he?
Yeah. He's a crybaby like all the other running backs that don't deserve to get paid that much, especially Jonathan Taylor. I agree with the Colts owner now. Get him off the team.
I will say though that situation's messed up.
It's messed up. It's literally slavery. It's literally like actual modern day slavery.
It's messed up.
I mean, like, dude,
like saying he has an injury and him coming out and saying it's not true, and you trying to play it off. That's not. It should be allowed. They got a NFL.
Like there has to be a rule against that, right? Lying on IR
that can't be allowed. But
I guess
South,
technically they do that sometimes.
We're gonna argue with that one. NFC South. And we're not there yet, but I just looked at it and I always forget how much we argue on that one.
Okay.
NFC NFC East.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of in order right here how we're looking at it. Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Commanders. I think that's fair.
I agree.
I think Eagles and Cowboys will only be like 1 game apart this year, just because Eagles have a pretty hard schedule this year that I remember. But Cowboys and Eagles will be close. I think Eagles will take 1 or 2 more wins like they did last year. Giants they haven't improved.
Yeah, the Giants got worse. I don't think Danny Dimes is horrible or anything, and their receiving core is just getting a little bit better and better.
Yeah.
I mean, they brought in Hyatt.
Which I wanted him so bad. I'm still mad about that. I forgot about that.
You guys didn't need more receivers. I
know, but like we could have used him.
I feel like the Cardinals should have went after him realistically.
Yeah,
but,
but Commanders are in dead last. That's all I know.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
they need to go back to the Redskins,
hope they
then I'll be a fan of
they trade like Terry McLaurin or something.
Yeah,
get him out of that situation. If he wants out, I mean, they're not looking for a quarterback. They didn't fight hard enough to get Lamar.
They should just enter a rebuild.
Yeah, I mean, they have a really good defense. I mean, and they should really keep it. I mean, they've been drafting first round.
All they have is defense. Yeah, they're only drafting.
I mean, their D line is really solid.
It is pretty good. Chase Young
is actually probably one of the worst players on their D line right now.
Think so?
He didn't play good at all last year.
He was injured last year for most of it.
Yeah,
but the year before he was really good.
He was okay. Sure that was his rookie year, but I mean. He was good, but he wasn't that good.
Yeah,
I actually heard a lot of rumors of him getting traded to the Cardinals for like.
I could see that. I could see that.
Just like second round picks and stuff like that.
He'd fit in.
It would be cool. I mean, the Cardinals need him. I think they can't afford to re-sign him. I think they've actually like packed out their. They have like the top 3 highest paid defensive linemen around the Commanders.
Oh jeez,
something like that. At least 2. I know that.
Okay, their line's not that good.
Their line's really good.
Not
they
that
have like
good,
3.
Though.
They have. I think they have 4 Pro Bowl defensive linemen or something like that.
I don't know. I don't remember, but I don't.
I know Montez Sweat. I don't remember the other ones, but I know Montez Sweat was really.
Yeah, I know he's good. I know they have a decent line, but I don't think they're ever that great.
I mean, Chase Young was a Pro Bowler his rookie year.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah, I know he was good.
3 or 4.
Yeah,
but I don't pay a lot.
They still suck though, so it doesn't really matter.
Not my division. I don't care.
They still suck.
So we're pretty much in agreement. I mean,
NFC East. No one can really
Cowboys,
say
Giants, Commanders.
The only person who would disagree with that list is a Giants fan.
Yeah, probably. They would argue that they're going to be better than the Cowboys. I guess. I don't think they're that far off. I think they'll still win 7 or 8 games. But
yeah, I mean they won 9 games last season, but they're not touching the Cowboys or Eagles.
They also got a little bit worse.
Yeah,
I'd say. Not really though. They're the same team pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like
I said, they got better receiver.
With Cowboys getting Brandon Cooks was a good move, I think.
Yeah, it was,
especially because how much he wants to play there. I don't know if you remember the situation. Yeah. He refused to play for the Texans because they didn't trade him in the season last year.
He should have stayed on the Saints.
He could have. No, I think it's better off. He's better off now, though.
I mean, that situation was great for him. He could have kept playing with Drew Brees and been regarded as a literal he.
Saints all-time receiver.
Well, he would. I mean, he'd be up there. But if he stayed in that system, he'd be regarded as one of the best receivers in the league by numbers. He wouldn't have got traded to New England, got traded to LA, got traded to Houston. I mean,
for how many teams he's played for.
He played for a lot of teams to only be like 29.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I just think of Texans when I hear his name. I don't ever even think of the other.
I think when I hear him, I immediately think of the Saints. Like,
yeah,
just because I used to like. He was like one of my favorite players on Madden 15. I didn't realize he was a rookie because I wasn't that into Madden at the time. Like I wasn't into NFL that much when I was that young. I mean, 9 years old, younger probably. Yeah, pretty much. I just think of him as like the Saints receiver,
which is fair. I mean, he was good on there, but I think he'll be. I think he could have his best year or next 2 years to go.
Yeah,
on the Cowboys. So we'll have to see how he plays and how we play him because that's what matters. Need no offense. Need Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. Never mind. It's regarding Jerry Jones.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it to myself for the sake of us not getting our video taken down. I think you guys get what I'm thinking.
Okay,
but
NFC North.
It's in order again. Or no.
I don't see the same list as you, so I can say it's in order.
Mine is Vikings, Lions, Packers, Bears. I think the Bears have a chance to be better than the Packers.
I think the Packers are going to be horrible this year.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about probably going to be sitting out.
Because A-Rod couldn't even deal with those receivers. I can't see Jordan Love doing it.
And they lost him.
Yeah. So, the running back core there is still really good, though, and that's going to be hot for this year. Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. They're really good.
A.J. Dillon.
I had A.J. Dillon, and he's a second string, and he did good numbers for me last year. So,
well, I mean, he puts up touchdowns. So, I mean,
So I think they'll be.
It's another guy like Jamal Williams.
Yeah.
Well, he plays for the Saints now, and also apparently they're seeing Alvin Kamara. So
for what?
You don't remember?
No.
The Pro Bowl like 2 years ago. There was a video of him beating somebody up in an elevator, like broke his skull or something. For that? Like that. Yeah.
Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
I figured it was something new.
No.
Jesus.
Which is kind of ironic because I mean Joe Mixon's in that same situation.
I know, and no one talked about that.
Bro literally shot a kid outside of his house, and he's gonna play the entire season because they're not gonna say anything because technically he could be innocent or something like that.
They'd find a way around it.
I'd say Lions, Vikings
over the Vikings.
No, I'd go Vikings first, Lions, Bears, Packers.
Yeah, I do want to point out one thing. I don't dislike or disrespect Kirk, but after that quarterback show came out, you guys gotta hop off Kirk. But everyone I've been seeing on Instagram and TikTok, it's been all Kirk's the most underrated quarterback of all time. Blah blah blah. He's good. I'm not saying he's bad. But as soon as that show came out, everyone was
I agree. I completely agree with you on that. He's not that good, but he's good. He's not elite, but I mean,
he's got
even
Jefferson.
Before that, he was good.
I agree. But
so I mean, like
now, especially though, he's got Jefferson, Thielen, and Hawkinson. You can't.
I feel like Kirk Cousins is like the perfect quarterback for that team, though. Because I mean, like realistically, who wants to go play in Minnesota that bad? And then you gotta come back for the fact that they literally went from having Sam Bradford and he got he got picked up the next year.
That's true.
Like he literally signed with the thing is quarterbacks don't move teams anymore. Like without getting traded.
Yeah.
And they don't get traded very often anymore.
I know, I was thinking that the other day, I was thinking what's
completely on.
I was thinking the other day, where would a player like Josh Allen end up if they wanted to trade him somewhere? Or if he wanted if a major quarterback requested a trade, where's they gonna end up?
I mean, literally, just the value of quarterbacks in the league now. I mean, the last quarterback to actually move,
they'd have to go to the worst team
that made a big move.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I don't know why I was like
in
to the Bucks. Yeah,
in free agency. I remember that was a pretty big deal.
That was
I can't think of anything like any other quarterback that wasn't signed, drafted.
Me neither.
Because I mean,
they just don't do it.
I mean, Deshaun Watson was the last big quarterback to get traded, and he wouldn't have got traded
if he didn't.
He wasn't a massage machine.
We have to pause there and think about.
We had to think about our word choice there because you say too much, we catch a definition.
Yeah. I will say it's been 45 minutes. We should probably get through these last two.
Yeah,
because we still have one more thing to say. Okay, NFC South.
NFC South,
the worst one for a time crunch.
I got Panthers first.
What?
Falcons second, Saints third, Bucks fourth.
Okay. This is a hard one for me, actually. I got. Oh God, dude, this is a hard.
Don't cook. This is all I'm gonna say. Because you're wrong.
I don't see the Panthers doing good this year. I got. It's either gonna come back and be like the most amazing take or the worst take ever. I got Bucks number one still.
That's so stupid.
Because their team is the same other than a quarterback, and their quarterbacks are trash.
They went from having a great quarterback, all-time great quarterback, to having a quarterback that couldn't play.
Falcons are probably not going to be number two, but depending how.
Did you see their training camp, like their quarterback battle video?
The Bucks?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Dude.
I don't know.
Baker looked horrible.
I know. But Kyle Trask apparently is looking really good, though. So
he was also in the video looking horrible. So I've been
seeing other new videos lately.
I don't feel a
any
single
of these teams
ounce
are good,
of actual positivity about Kyle Trask.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't even good at Florida. I don't know how he got drafted. He literally got drafted off of, Florida was kind of good that year. Yeah. They had Kyle Pitts.
I just think
another player that isn't very good, Kyle Pitts.
Their defense is still good, though, and both of their receivers are really good still. So I think they have potential to just
Kyle Pitts is going to go down as one of the worst draft picks of all time. But I mean, that class was mega. He went fourth.
Oh my God.
Maybe fifth. I don't remember.
I actually won a bet last year.
I mean, keep in mind that Trey Lance went third.
Yeah.
So
I won.
Dude, that was such a weird year. 3 consecutive quarterbacks to start off, and 2 of them are not starter level. And 4, dude, that's 3 consecutive bust players.
I won a bet last year with one of the dudes in our fantasy league. I don't remember how much. I think it was like $50.
Yeah.
I literally said it wasn't Kyle. It was either Kyle Pitts or Darren Waller. I think it was Darren Waller. I literally walked up to him because he drafted him. I said, "I bet you $50 by week 9 he's hurt." He's like, "All right," and I won the bet. Yeah.
I don't even think he made it to week 5.
I know. I know. I could have probably said, "I bet you by week."
And then he ended up on the Giants for a 5th round pick.
I know.
That's another guy.
They're both.
The Giants might actually exceed.
No, Darren Waller's never been good.
He's never gets injured again.
Cooper Rush has always outshined. Cooper Rush is undefeated.
Cooper Rush even on the team anymore? I thought he was playing
No, he's still back up. I'm pretty sure he hasn't lost except for the Eagles last year. He hasn't lost.
Just saying
he's won 7 games in the last 2 seasons, or 8.
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew's really good.
He's the Colts should have went after him.
Yeah.
Or the Packers.
Yeah. But okay, I'm not gonna lie. The NFC South, I'm not even able to put them in order because I hate all the teams because they're all just trash.
Dude, just get on with it.
Bucks are number. I'm just gonna put Bucks at 1 just because that's what I see. Other 3, I could care less. I don't really know, honestly. I'll go Panthers, Falcons, Saints just for the heck of it. Okay, NFC West. Mine is once again in order with Niners, Seahawks, Rams, Cardinals.
I'd agree with that
because. Yeah, I
agree with
there really isn't much. 49ers are going to be amazing.
You could argue that somehow if Matt Stafford revives his career, you could say they can make it over the Seahawks.
They still don't have any.
And if Geno goes back to backup level, but do you think Geno is
Geno's really good?
Do you think Geno's going to keep up?
Yeah,
like that for the rest of his career. And he's going to be the Seahawks quarterback.
His team has improved.
Because I just don't see it.
No, not long term.
I agree.
I think.
Well, the problem is if
this
he plays
season or next
year,
season
he's a long-term quarterback.
He can't. He wouldn't even probably want to sign a long-term deal. He's really old.
He's not that old. He got drafted in 2013. So he's probably about 31.
He's 32.
Yeah.
And I think he could sign a 3-year maybe, but he's not going to sign any past that. I think he could because, when you have DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, who's just impossible to injure.
Yeah.
Because he just goes down. Yeah. And then
he literally has 0 yards.
He goes down. I feel watch the games. I love that he does it, but
I don't like it.
And then
it's very NFL.
They got Kenneth Walker, and then they have Jackson Smith. I forgot how to pronounce it. Jackson Smith, and then their defense kind of sucks.
Yeah, their defense is iffy. They have another defender. Dude, I'm blanking on his name, the cornerback.
Yeah,
he was a rookie last year.
Oh, they won this year too.
Really?
Who's really good.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. He isn't that good though. He's also a reach.
No, hold
on.
I
Witherspoon,
can't remember his name. Yeah, Devon Witherspoon.
A reach.
He's gonna be good.
Didn't he go 5?
Yeah.
A cornerback
I
at
think
5
they could have
is
taken him second round and taken Jackson Smith.
I don't think he
first
would have
round,
dropped second round. I think they were better off trading down one of their picks to like 13 and drafting him and Witherspoon at like 13 and then drafting.
Yeah.
Jackson
I think either way, like Seahawks are going to be. I think they could even get close to the Niners this year, especially with Brock Purdy being out the first couple weeks. If Seahawks pick up the first couple weeks and Trey Lance is trash like he probably will be the first few weeks, they're going to get it. Because let's say 4 weeks.
I can see what you're talking about. I think there's a chance they lead going to like week.
Like week 5 or 6. Yeah.
Like week 8, and then I think the Niners will catch up at the end.
Yeah, they always do. They always start off kind of slow, I feel like, and then they pick up the last 10 games. They're going like a 10-game streak.
Well, what happened was they weren't that good with Jimmy G, and then Brock Purdy was perfect for the offense. I don't think Brock Purdy's that good, but I think he fits the offense really well.
I think he's pretty good.
I don't think he's
because of the offense.
I don't think Brock Purdy is a top 20 quarterback.
I think.
I mean, he'd probably be if he was going to be.
I think maybe he's top 20. Yeah. But then again, I feel like I don't know.
Wait.
You put me in the position of the Niners offense, I'm throwing it to someone every play.
Yeah, because I mean, you have guys like Deebo Samuel,
Ayuk, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle.
But I mean, you have even Kittle kind of fell off a little bit. But I mean,
they just used him for blocking.
The thing is, Ayuk took a huge jump last year.
Yeah.
He's
always been good though.
Yeah, he's always been really good, even since like ASU. But
I think Kittle is more blocking now though.
Yeah, he's always been kind of like a blocking guy though.
Yeah,
made big blocks. I mean, he'd get like a touchdown reception and like a few yards after carry after catch. But I mean,
after they started doing that though, that kind of ended the Kelsey Kittle debate because that was a debate for a while.
I
then as soon as Kelsey started,
Kelsey just always had better numbers. Yeah. Even with like Alex Smith,
I don't know why. That was like a huge debate for so long.
It shouldn't have been. I mean, even people are trying to say Mark Andrews is better.
Yeah, in the top 3. It is a top 3, but still.
I mean, even Waller was like 4th at one point.
Don't recall that.
He was really good.
David He's carrying the guns. Okay. Okay.
He's going to carry the boats.
I feel like we kind of got all that.
I mean, is there anything else on the list? I don't think
the last thing, short, almost like a shout out. The Suns New jerseys are amazing.
I think they're really cool. If you notice the purple one, the sunburst is bigger and doesn't like go into the armpit like on the white jersey. It's like a lot bigger. I actually like it. It has like a spike, like almost like the spikier retro look. If you look at the pictures, it looks a little bit different.
I'm gonna try to show it to the camera too, just to see if it'll work.
Probably not.
If not, I'll try to edit it in somehow, but probably won't work. I'm learning.
Yeah. Good editing opportunity. Start showing stuff on the screen. That'd be
That's what I want to do at some point, but
a lot more work.
Yeah. Suns. Let's look at the Suns really quick. I will say the only thing is, I mentioned this earlier, I need a black jersey. Because
I really like the white jersey.
These jerseys are so clean. Alright, yeah. Where's the...
maybe I'm tripping. No. They're just about the same.
It's just colored in.
Yeah, I think
so.
But the white jersey just
see if it'll work. Let's see if it'll work. Let's see. Come on, work.
No,
it ruined the focus, but we tried.
I mean,
I like them. Yeah, I think we kind of got through everything. I
think they're probably the best jerseys in the league right now.
Yeah, I think they're one of my favorites ever. Honestly, not like top 10.
I think the original Sunbursts are better, but I mean,
yeah,
they're not that far off. It's a nice retro look. A lot of people don't like the white inner on the ball. I like it. I think it's a different
people
look.
Think it through too much.
I mean, if they put out a black jersey, I'd like if they did it orange.
Yeah, me too.
Just to like make it fit, because white on black wouldn't look right.
No. But I think if they make a black one, I'm getting it. I think I'm already gonna get the purple KD one.
I kind of want to get a white one because I don't have a white jersey. Because I have a Sunburst, like a old Sunburst purple, and then I have a Black Valley jersey. So I feel like I just
that's what I wanted.
The rotation.
I wanted a Black Valley one, but I got the white KD one instead.
Dude, I love that Valley jersey so much. It's starting not to fit me.
Really?
I should have got a large, but I was also like a freshman, so I mean,
I
grew like 7 inches since then. So I mean, like,
but I mean, you could even like, I don't know. You try to just sell it and make money and buy it.
No.
Try to make it look like it's new condition in the picture.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like beat on it or anything.
Well,
I mean, it looked fine.
Could just
but
sell it.
I like it. I mean, it still kind of fits.
I feel like Suns just always have really good jerseys.
Yeah, since
they've never had a bad
the
one.
Chris Paul era, we had better jerseys.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the jerseys we got a new jersey the year before, or maybe the year before that.
I think
with the jerseys we've been using now, and those ones are okay. I didn't have a problem with them.
Me neither.
But I mean, before that, we had kind of horrendous jerseys, to be honest. Like, but I mean, they fit the time, to be honest.
When we were horrendous.
Yeah. I mean, it fit.
Yeah, it just made sense. But
like, that's really it.
Yeah, I mean, we really did get through everything.
We talked about like important stuff. I mean, we got out of the way, like our predictions.
Yeah, that definitely helped out.
Quarterback ranking, but I mean,
definitely a longer episode than we expected.
Yeah,
we expected. 20
we thought it was going to be a short episode. We were going to get out of the way, but we got kind of distracted. We talked for like 10 minutes about like the wide receiver. So Trevon Diggs playing receiver, dude. We got off track. Got started about that.
Yeah, but if you did make it this far, we do hope you enjoyed. I'm going to upload this full thing. I think I'll probably take out the standing section and post it later. I'll figure something out. But we do hope you enjoyed, and we will be back and see you next week for episode 11. So thank you for watching.